is Roosevelt Glevis, and I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Blue and White Collar Solutions. I am the president of Blue and White Collar Solutions, and I have been in charge of this company for about 2 years now. We are a market-leading industry leader in search engine optimization and web hosting, and also creating designs for your website. Be sure to check out our website. Now, for what you guys tuned in for, here are the top 10 factors which are very, very crucial in terms of ranking on top of the Google. This will get you to the first or second page in due time. The first, very first issue that you need to keep in mind is the actual age of your domain. The age of your domain is very crucial, because what Google was having problems with were companies that were fly-by-night companies that were just setting up shop, up there for a month, taking everybody's money and just running off into the sunset, never to be heard from again. Now, this age restriction, what it does is it keeps the credible businesses up in the forefront of Google and prevents scammers that are just out there just loot people's money and just run off in the sunset with it. So this has been a very crucial addition. So it has a pro and con. The pro is that there's legitimate businesses on the front page of Google, and the con is that now, as a new business trying to get to the top of the page, you will have to be in business on the web for at least a year before Google actually starts to trust your website. The second will actually be the domain. Now, this is not something that's very crucial, but it will help. Any little bit helps when it comes to search engine optimization to get to the top of the page, web page of Google. The domain, if you can insert a keyword in there, it will be very beneficial. It will give you leverage amongst the competition, because what it does is one of two things. It helps you get to the top of Google faster, and the second thing it does, it encourages other people to use your domain as a click rate to actually link back to your website. So it's a double positive. So if you could actually put a keyword search in the domain name, if you can't fit in the domain, definitely put in the URL. It'll be very beneficial. Now, I get this question a lot. Subdomain versus subdirectory. Which one should we utilize for our business? Well, the truth is that Google weighs them both equally, but is slowly but surely heading more towards the subdirectory side. So for search engine optimization purposes, looking towards the future, I will definitely stick with the subdirectory versus subdomain. But as of now, it really doesn't matter as of now, but definitely 5 years from now, as you should always be looking forward when it comes to search engine optimization, you should definitely utilize the subdirectory versus the subdomain. So that was tip number 3. Tip number 4. Actually, I already covered this. Try to have the keyword in the URL. This is very crucial, especially for those of us who cannot get the actual keyword in the domain. If you can fit in the URL, it's the next best thing. If you don't have the keyword in the domain or the URL, you are light years behind your competition. Number 5. If you have a dynamic URL, and let me explain what that is. A dynamic URL are the type of URLs that are very long. They have these ampersand symbols, these percentage signs, and they're mostly used for tracking parameters. If you have that on your website, and most e-commerce business websites do, what you would want to do is put all that information to a 301 redirect, because Google likes clean information in the URL. So last thing you need is this long drawn out URL, which is very difficult for the Google robot to dissect. Next topic that we'll be covering is the actual, just a second, is the on-page optimization. Now, there's a couple of myths that I will have to bust here. The myth that I will bust is that the actual meta description weighs very heavily for the Google bot. It doesn't. What the meta description does is for actual users, when they get to the search engine results page, it provides a description of what your website is about. So it's for the actual users, it's not for Google. What Google does pay close attention to is actual page titles. Very crucial to get the page titles in the Google. And the way you want to set the page titles is to put the keyword first, then your business name. Never put your business name first. Always, always, I repeat, always put the keyword first, then your business name when it comes to the page titles. Also, always put alt text for your images, because what it does, it tells the Google bot what are your pictures about. It will also help your search engine optimization leverage when it comes to ranking. And off-page optimization is strictly dealing with links. So any company that comes towards you and says, yo, we could do search engine optimization for you, and don't mention links as part of the process, run as fast as your legs will take you, because they are lying to you. There are a lot of scam companies out there that claim they're quote-unquote search engine optimization experts, but they will have no part in the link baiting process. You need your links. That is a crucial part of SEO. Link baiting, links. I repeat, no links, they're not a credible company. The next factor, which we'll be touching on very shortly, is the actual, is the header tags. The header tags are not as important, but they still have some leverage with Google. What you don't want to do is have the page title and the header tags be the same, because then Google will flag you for over optimization. So you want to keep those two separate, so never have them be the same, never have them be verbatim. So don't sit there and copy and paste the page title and your H1 tags. You will get flagged for over optimization. And also the body text. We get this question a lot, well, how much text should I put in the body? How much text? Well, my answer to this is this. It should be like a woman's skirt, the body text. Long enough to cover all the essentials, but yet short enough to be interesting. So what that typically is, that would equate from anywhere from 100 words to 250 words. So therefore, it's still interesting and it's not too long, because you got to keep in mind, you're not only doing this for Google bots. More importantly, you're doing it for people who are actually visiting your webpage. Well, that concludes our presentation. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Blue and White Collar Solutions. And check out our other affiliate company, which we're dealing with, which is websitesfree.com, where we're actually building the first 5 websites, the web pages for your website for free, the first 5. There's no gimmicks, there's no contracts, as long as you do hosting with websitesfree.com, you'll definitely get the website built for you for free. So be sure to check that out. And we'll be coming up with more video footage, so be sure to subscribe to our services, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.